Cinderella in Wonderland. I lived in a brooding Gothic mansion where shadows stretched long and chandeliers flickered with secrets. My stepmother, a woman as vain as a gilded mirror, clutched my inheritance with talon-like fingers, keeping me a prisoner in my own home. She loathed my growing mind, my appearance, and the promise in my eyes that reminded her of all the years she could never reclaim. So she locked me away, a caged bird in a house of velvet-draped despair, doomed to scrub floors and dust away dreams. I longed for escape, but dreams were the only key I had, until the night the rabbit arrived. A rustling, a scurry, a flash of white.
Oh dear, the royal ball awaits.
A talking rabbit in a waistcoat, twitching his nose in exasperation. Before I could question my own sanity, he bounded straight through the fireplace, not into flames, but into a swirling golden light. I hesitated. If I stepped through, I might never return. Then again, was there anything to return to? With a deep breath, I plunged in. At first, it was a graceful drift, ribbons of stardust twirling around me like a delicate waltz. First playing cards, then clocks and bunnies. I was in utter awe. But then, whoosh! I was spinning wildly, arms flailing. So much for a dainty descent. I swear in real life it is not like the Disney movie. Then, silence. Gravity returned. I straightened my skirts, exhaled, and stepped forward. A stuffed rabbit floated past me. Mine now. I emerged into a land stitched from dreams, mushroom forests spiraling to the sky, teacups the size of thrones, moss-laced towers that curled like vines. A checkerboard path led me through gilded garden gates to a waterfall pavilion where a most peculiar tea party awaited. A Mad Hatter, an elfin creature with mismatched eyes and a lopsided top hat, grinned and tipped his cup.
Welcome, dear girl. Have a sip of something enchanting.
An endless array of pastel pastries and glimmering teas spread before me.
We've been expecting you,
He said, as though this were the most natural thing in the world. Beside him, a caterpillar draped luxuriously on a toadstool exhaled smoke rings in the shape of stars.
You seek a wish, yes? You'll need a little magic.
A shimmer in the air, a fairy appeared, one who grew younger with each flutter of her wings. And then, across the table, a boy who looked oddly familiar, a whimsical mirror of myself, yet not quite. He slid a teacup toward me and spoke words I already knew, but had forgotten how to believe. Time is running out, the rabbit with the clock reminded me. Then, whoosh, a cloud of butterflies swirled into being. My fairy godmother. My dear, every girl deserves a night of wonder. Let's make it happen. With a flick of her wand, my rags unraveled into a breathtaking vision. Silver blue, shimmering like a dream woven from moonlight and butterfly wings. Glass slippers kissed my feet like whispers of forgotten magic. A carriage awaited, gilded in gold and pearlescent light, drawn by rabbits with velveteen coats. The prince's grand ball was beyond imagination, draped in stardust and melody, and there he was, the prince as if he had stepped out of my dreams. His eyes met mine, and I knew. I know you, I whispered. We've met before, in a dream.
A past life,
He murmured, and when he took my hand, time itself seemed to sigh. We waltzed beneath a sky that knew our names, through gardens that bloomed at our footsteps, but then a slipper, lost. A Cheshire cat coming in hot from the abyss with a grin in the dark.
My dear,
purred the cat, appearing from the moonlight itself.
a warning. Your time here is up.
And then, bong! The great Rococo clock tower, the jeweled timepieces across the land. Every clock in the kingdom struck 12, a swirl of gold light. And I woke up, back at the hearth, scrubbing the cold stone. Had it been a dream? But then, there it was, the glass slipper glinting in the candlelight. It had been real, and someday I will find my way back.
If you enjoyed this enchanting tale, why not explore another? Tap here to watch more magical stories. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Meadowbrook Fables for your next dose of fairy tale magic.